Peace, family, and we are back. So now, I like this newfound friendship with Danielle. Daniela, is her name Daniela? Gabrielle? Oh, Danielle. I'm thinking it was Gabriella with Danielle. Well, Danielle asks, I don't know why I thought her name was Gabriella. Well, I get that with Daniela. No, I thought it was Daniela. Danielle, um, is making Amber think outside of surface level. That's why I said, she's going to put her up on game and really get her to think about the complexities of her marriage, forgiveness, what to be mindful of when you decide to forgive your husband and probably take him back after infidelity. Dealing with a man that's wealthy and what can come into play with that based on her experience when she got divorced, taking him back, the other woman, he married the other woman, all of this stuff. It's a lot she can share with him, that she wants her to see, because sometimes Amber mind is somewhere else, or she stays like, oh, I'm gonna forgive Shayla, I got to be at peace with myself. But she, even when she accepted Anthony back, there was a lot of boundaries she didn't put in place, and she still hasn't, and things she didn't think about, not until these things happen, like with Kai and their relationship and the money and him paying all her bills and got an apartment. She started, started, you know, popping in. And then she dealt with it as they came along. But you should have set some things in place before he came back. You should have stood firm on some things on how you wanted it to be in order to take him back, and also let him wait a while. But no, she took it back with no set rules. Just come on in, and I'll just accept. Now this woman is probably going to have her think a little bit harder, and I like that. So Danielle asks Amber, she thinks Shayla still loves Anthony. She probably gave it a minute thought, but now she will.
No, it smells
So
delicious.
good. So good.
So I have to ask you something.
What's up?
Macy.
So you really forgave her?
Yes, I really forgave Shayla. Why you ask? Why you ask like that?
Okay, okay. So you really forgave her?
I really forgave her. Yeah,
Amber
I
skin
forgave
is
her.
beautiful.
Um, Girl, I may be lying.
What?
Come on. She, as your best friend, goes and sleeps with your husband and has a whole baby. There is no way in the world that I would be forgiving her.
See, Danielle, it wasn't about her. I forgave her for me. I didn't want to sit around being bitter and angry and, just holding on to something that was not serving me any longer.
Do you ever see the baby?
Oh, yeah, he comes over all the time. And I love him. And honestly, I did this for him. Yeah, I don't want him to feel the tension between his mom and his stepmom. And I want him to have a good life. And I just couldn't see him having a good life if I was still hating her.
I mean, not that you can speak for her, but like, does she still love Anthony? Have you
Okay.
thought of that? They have a baby together.
Mm. Um, no, I
See, this is Amber's problem. She does not like to think about the difficult questions. She doesn't want to deal with the hard thoughts, really get to the nitty gritty. She wants to keep it to surface level. That's why Anthony could easily manipulate her. That's why when she takes her ground and say, well, I'm not on the bank account, and he goes and compliments her and sweet talks her, and all of a sudden it goes out of her mind because she's just so in the clouds half the time. And this is what pisses me off about her, because she doesn't take things serious enough. She doesn't dig deep enough. She doesn't hold him accountable enough for a lot of things. And just because you forgave her doesn't mean a whole lot of things have changed. And you did it for you, yeah. But guess what? She can do some things to complicate your life all over again, and you will be back in that painful space that you tried to overcome by forgiving her. You don't even think about like when you talked when she was talking to Anthony that time about why did you take her on vacation, because he never took her on one. You know, say it's the worst vacation. She wants to hear all the BS. She wants to be lied to. She wants to keep her head in the clouds and have him just continue to just give her a bunch of nothing, and she's satisfied with that. But you know, he took her on vacation because he wanted to take her on vacation, and he loved it, and he had a good time. Period. And that's the truth of it. And he gave her what he wanted because he wanted that. And you two, and you got to understand, they share a child together, and that's going to run deep, and that's a part of his life that you don't share. I mean, you share it as far as being their babysitter, but that emotional tie now that he has with her, you're not going to be able to compete with, point blank, period. Amber, you may be his wife, but if he was honest and he really had a deep love for you like that, um it would be a different story. But does he still have feelings for her, for Shayla? Yeah, I believe he do. How honest he will be about it, I don't know. But yes, I believe he misses her. I believe there's things that he missed her doing. That time they spent together, and the fact that they share that child, that will be a bond between them that you don't want, that Amber does not want to think about. Bottom line, she don't want to think about any love Shayla may still have for him, or seriously, do he really still have feelings for Shayla?
I haven't thought about that. And
But you love Anthony.
of course, I mean, he's my husband. So yeah, I love Anthony.
Girl, I've been exactly where you were. We talked about this. I know we're new friends, but I know how you feel in a different sort of way. I still love Ben, but there's a little bit of that love that I'm like, I don't know when I'm going to be able to get that back.
That's right. So true.
I don't know if we'll ever get back there. So when you told me that story, I'm like, I don't know how you could forgive her, but
Right.
Let's be wise.
Right. You've certainly given me a lot to think about.
You need to think. Somebody needs to let you think.
I don't know.
Well, I'm not trying to be that person.
No, I appreciate it. I feel like you're just being real with me.
Yes, you can be real with me. Like, I don't know you like that. We're new friends.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to be able to be honest and know that you can talk to me.
Yeah.
Not just about dresses. You know, we don't have to just go shopping.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
This woman is glad that she got somebody that she can relate to, someone that could maybe understand her when she talks. She can get some relief from and get some things off her chest, and you know, just have somebody in her corner. It's good when somebody can relate to a hard part of your life that you had to suffer through. If they didn't experience that, they, you know, talking to them, they really won't be able to get it. So I think she would like to have somebody in her corner to deal with some of the things she may be still wrangling with. And it's good that then we know Amber definitely needed somebody in her corner to make her think. I never thought of that. You never thought about a lot of things that you should think about. And I'm glad that she got Danielle to bring some light into that dense head of hers, because Amber gotta wake up. There's a block there that makes her stuck on stupid most of the time, and it's frustrating. Um, but yeah, put what you think about this newfound friendship with Danielle. What you think, and um, that love for Shayla has for Anthony is still there. And when this hits the fan with Iman and Delicia, oh, a lot of that is gonna come back out, and I won't be surprised if Anthony won't come to her rescue. She may be a friend. I mean, well, an old former friend, and because of the forgiveness, think that she'll have Amber to lean on. But Amber got to be careful with that, because Anthony is still in the picture, and he probably gonna want Shayla to lean on him too.